Welcome back, chums, to Biomutant, Stealer of Pens. I honestly have no fucking clue where I am anymore. What was I doing in this game? Where did I come from? Where did I go? How do I play this? Help me, I'm Joe. I mean, I did this, right? I did this, so I guess we go this. You'll have to bear with me. You have to bear with me. It's been a few days. It's been 5 days, 6 days. I don't know. Some large quantity of days since I last played this game, and it's not all coming flying back to me in the ways that I personally hoped it might. I can't help but notice the frame rate is a little bit sluggish right now, but you know, we'll live with it. It's fine. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen aside from, you know, a video that makes people motion sick? So what do we do? What do we do here? I think this is my new exciting room to explore. Do I just go down? Oh no, I feel like I climbed up here. I feel like I entered via here, right? Hey, where do I go? Hey, Biomutant. Hey, Biomutant, where do I... This looks like escape. This looks like the great outdoors. Is this good? Is this good, the direction I'm going in now? Is this correct? Oh no, I'm in the goop. Shit. Hang on, I can escape. I can escape the goop. Don't you worry. Don't you worry nothing about me. I just wanted to get slick. I wanted to get covered in that slick black juice. I wanted to get greased up for my future escapades. I wanted to be able to shimmy and slide through tiny holes, and for that I needed to be oily. I needed to be as oily as they come. I've got no clue where I am anymore. Is this... Uh-oh. Well, I can't jump out of here, so I guess I just slowly... I guess I just die. Cool. Maybe if I restart from the last checkpoint, it will place me at the place where it last saved, but face me in the right direction to progress. All I remember is talking to that dude who was Elvis in his past and had far too much to tell me about stuff I don't care about. That's all I remember about this game. I mean, I did something. This feels positive. This doesn't. This feels negative again. I'm once again feeling very negative about my current situation. I love how, even though there's absolutely no way to survive that situation, it still makes me just sit there and watch my character slowly sink every time I step into the coop. I can't help but take umbrage with the term biomutant. Mutations by their very nature are biological. I don't think I can get into that pipe. I think after 3 attempts, I think I've successfully failed enough. But yeah, I mean, like... I think this is just like... It could just be mutant. Was the term mutant already taken, or did they feel like it needed a bit more pep? It needed spicing up, so they added bio to the front of it to make it feel like something cool was happening. Who can say? Who can say at this point? I think I've been here. I have no clue. I really have no clue. But I don't feel like I can progress in that direction. So I'm assuming I came from that direction. Yeah, I came in here and I fought those things that gave me the special resource. I remember that. I remember that happening. The chest here. It's got a small health pack in it. So I mean that's probably a good thing. But yeah, and I climbed up the chain.
Grab on tight.
You grab on tight. The narrator thing... No, I don't take umbrage with it. I like the narrator thing in concept, because, I mean, I very much liked it when they did it in Bastion. So it would be really hypocritical of me to say I don't like it here. Because I do. I have no problem with the narrator. I think it adds a little bit of much needed flavour to a game that is otherwise... a little bit dreary at times.
The wheeled one is outnumbered.
Wait.
Help him out.
Why am I doing this again? Oh, you have to be kidding me. This is why I didn't recognise where I was, because it wasn't where I was. Hang on, let me remember how to zap. It's straight up like wound me back like 20 minutes of gameplay. This is ludicrous. Okay, so I've just sped run this shit. There's a lot of dialogue you for some reason just aren't allowed to skip, so that's real fun. And this game is pushing my buttons to say the least. Christ knows why the last quote-unquote checkpoint was so far back in the game, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. We'll keep going with this game, but it's gonna have to really try and win me over in order to get a third video out of me. It really is. This is a big glorious mess, honestly, so far. As I say, if it weren't for the environment design, I'd have given up on this game already.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
I mean, if they're eating the entire world, then it's probably not just the tree that we have to worry about, you know? Oh look, it's the title. We reached the title. Good for us. I guess. We found it. It's up there in the sky. Presented by Experiment 101, eh? Left stick to sprint. Look at me go! Look at me run!
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Thanks, signpost. My main quest is to read a signpost. Well, small steps, I suppose. Baby steps.
Let's see.
Signposts are found near locations of interest around the world. You can unlock a signpost by interacting with it. Oh, you can fast travel to them. Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye out for. They're not really that obvious. Normally, like, waypoints are big glowy things that you can see a mile away because they really want to make sure you don't miss them. This game is a signpost. Alright. I mean, that's X to place waypoint. I'm pressing X. It ain't placing. Oh, I see. It just puts like a little dotty on it, presumably to help us navigate. I guess I'll put a waypoint on it just so I have some like concept of. No, it's pointing me in that direction. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so confused by this game. Oh, good. See, this is the other thing that had me intrigued by this game, and that was the monster design. There's some very cool monster designs in this game, and
That must be the world eater that chewed off out-of-date's leg.
is his name actually out of date?
To bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Oh, that was a village, huh? Doesn't look much like one anymore, to be honest. It's in fact, if this was a village, it was a very, very small one.
Someone made it out alive.
Things a bit sad. Things a bit down in the old dumps. You alright, bud?
He's heard the stories
Basu.
about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates an aura. Okay, so it's Mass Effect. You got your Renegade and you got your Paragon.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
I mean, it is one way of getting around hiring multiple voice actors, I suppose. Just hire one to literally read everything and just have all NPCs just go shoo-wabba looba dooba wabba. It's such an odd decision, and it just makes dialogue. It separates player from the world because it feels like you're just being told about the story rather than actually interacting with it. And also, it makes it take twice as long. Like, the only upside to this is saving money and voice acting. That's literally the only upside. So I guess they were just trying to cut corners. That's all I can think when I see them do this. Interacting with captives and psi shrines will award you with psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. There we go, now we're talking. Powers can be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance. I don't know what that means.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Ah, cool. Just like the internet, I guess. You know what? If this is like the gamer in me wants to do the side quest, but the super cool edgy boy in me wants to get those renegade points, so I'm gonna leave him to his fate.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Looks to be you, I guess.
Good work, Cox. Guide you into the dark.
Okay, the game just won some points back for me. Yeah, I forgot about these little on-your-shoulder angel and demon sort of thing that was going on. I completely ignored these guys earlier. I went for the good guys before, but you know what? I always liked the darkness. I listen to Bullet for my Valentine and sit alone in my room, wearing black clothes and telling my mum to leave me alone.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
Wrong.
Yeah.
There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Yeah. Cool. I've joined the Edgelord side. And I got a psi point. You gained a psi point, use it to unlock powers in the Mutations manual. Some powers are unlocked by aura score, meaning that your psi points can only unlock powers of the same color as you. This is... So the magic is based entirely on your, like... It's an interesting concept, I suppose.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Alright. I was trying to elaborate on my feelings about this system, but...
Make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Cool.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Mm-hmm. And the other guys are bad guys, huh?
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
War? What is it good for?
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Is that a subtle hint to which game they felt like ripping off today?
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
See, these guys are my sort of dudes.
Is necessary to restore
Little
the
bit of
world,
ethnic
and
cleansing.
The World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Yep.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
So there's the bio-racists,
He believes the tribe
or
suffers.
the goody-goodies.
Will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribes, like, fuck the world eaters up yet?
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
So that's a no then.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
He seems like he's really trying to push me in one direction here.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe.
Literally only talks about the Myriad. He's like, oh yeah, the Jagni are there too, and I suppose they're not the worst choice in the world, but the Myriad, huh? Hey, the Myriad. I forget how do I go to the mutations tab to unlock side powers. See, now we're talking. This could be what makes or breaks this game for me. Some fun side powers. We have Spark Ball, it's pretty lame. Blaze makes me into a roly-poly fire boy. Alright. And Blink. Oh, it's just a teleport. It's just a boring, lame teleport. I mean, I guess it does a little punch at the end if you're feeling zesty. It's got to be the one where I set myself on fire though, right? I notice I have 2 dark and 4 light. Is that just because I picked light at the start, so that gave me an additional light point? It's not like a scale, is the interesting thing. You get points towards each. Very curious. I see I get skills at 20. I get a skill at 20 light, but not one at 10 light, sorry, but not at 10 dark, which is odd. And then I get one at 20 of each and 30 of each, and that seems to be it. Yeah. Have a little look at these. Little floaty float. Oh, we got the thing that the Siths do. It's called Force Choke, right, when they do that, but like, does it have to be choking related? Can they just like lift people regardless? I don't know. Boring zap lightning. Oh, see, now that's more interesting. That's their level 30 skill. There's a little tickle with some lightning, and their level 30 skill is like the Cataclysm. Definitely leaning dark here. Definitely leaning dark. They know what's up. Let's set ourselves on fire for now. I will put it on X. I guess I'll give this a go if I can find a combat.
It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, one of them leads to the Jagni and one of them leads to the Myriad, right? I believe the Jagni were to the left and the Myriad were to the right. So let's go up, because that's kind of like left.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Very, very funny. Haha. To be fair, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm laughing at it, so, you know, I guess it worked out. What's going on here? Can I just walk past? Don't seem to be challenging me at all, so I'll leave them to it.
They've restroyed this area.
Restroyed?
What used to be muck.
Restroyed?
It wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
I mean, the implication that destroyed is the opposite of stroyed, and restroyed is to restroy something, means that restroyed means to fix, right? I expected this to be a longer journey.
It's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
It seems like the two towns are like literally in sight of each other. I'm not even sure, like, in reality, if these would count as different tribes. I feel like they would just be one big tribe with a field in the middle. Hi, you look horrifying.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I want to see the Sifu.
Thinks you should just put one paw ahead of the other and make your way up there. The tribe is always open to a new face.
Does that mean you're letting me in? Does that mean the game's crashing? Because it sure felt like that for a second. Oh yeah, I'm in, I guess. I've teleported here. Is that their actual faces, or are they wearing masks? I can't actually tell. Oh. Look at this fella. Are you the Sifu? Do you like seafood? We're not getting the narrator. There we go. There he is.
To become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
Yeah, that makes sense. There'll be no war if there's no one to oppose you.
Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Sure. This seems to be the,
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
this seems to be the option where I have to do the least, because I don't have to save the Tree of Life or stop the World Eaters, I just have to hang out.
Through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
I'm not cold-blooded, I'm lovely.
Referring to your rampage through Bunker 101, it seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves.
In the moment, the music, you own it,
But he's
and all
glad
that.
you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling.
A kidling.
Still sense your
Anything like kindling.
kind-hearted.
This guy's so edgy he uses children as
Another come to life.
Tinder.
He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Wow. You know my mum.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang,
Lame.
the shuriken,
Lame.
the bow,
Lame.
the staff,
Lame.
the nunchuk,
Fucking
the
cool.
hook and chain.
Lame. Where's my nunchuk?
Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Yeah, you said that already.
Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Yep, sounds good. As I say, it seems like a very short game if I pick this option. Just like, yep, let them do it. I'm gonna go grab a beer and just hang out with these cool dudes. Going on about, you know, vanquishing everything and all that cool edgy shit they want to do. We'll be really, really rad. We'll have MySpace pages before it's cool.
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours.
What do you know about my big heart? We've literally just met. I've not said a word to you aside from yes, I'll join you.
For something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Let's get him. Fuck him up.
The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Stop lecturing me. I've already agreed to join you. Your feet are very small considering the size of your body. So are mine, actually. We're very weird-looking creatures, honestly.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Then let us end this.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war.
Point me in their
Wants you to
direction.
focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's like GTA San Andreas with the turf wars and stuff.
He
What the
says
fuck?
you'll regret not being on their side.
The camera did
The
not
only
like
way
that.
you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Why would I learn it from defeating him? Do I absorb knowledge of my slain
You
foes?
see the world differently. You must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Is it that big long stick you're carrying around with you?
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Cool, I want the weapon.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Are you going to give me a flashback too?
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly...
Stop saying that! That's the third time he's gone on about being omnipresent and feared.
Unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Can I just go? I don't really...
It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
Well then how do you know anything about me? Jesus Christ, can I... Yeah, we can leave, cool. We can get gone. Fuck these dudes on... I didn't want to join either of them. I didn't even speak to the other guys, but they just seemed a bit preachy for me. But then this guy's just like, yes, we are evil. You want to join us? Well, are you evil enough? Are you sure you don't have a trace of good in your heart? Are you sure you're not super evil? Are you evil? How evil are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I think you're only a 7. We need 10s around here. We need more evil. What's this? Oh. Cool.
Let's pocket that.
Let's. Oh, you're cool. What's your deal? I shouldn't have spoken to another person.
You for being a Jagni blood relative who wastes time rebuilding nests that need burning.
What?
Says you should take care.
What the fuck was he on about? What nests am I rebuilding? What have I done? I don't know. Oh, I landed in water. Oh no, I'm fucked. I'm fucked, I can't swim. I can't swim. I can't swim. Can I swim? Nope, I can't swim. Shows what I know. For a sec... We all saw him, his body gain like 8 times the mass and just plummet to the bottom of the water there, right? We all saw that happen. He became ultimately dense. Please tell me this isn't before that cutscene. Please tell me it's not going to roll me back to before I've listened to that guy talk about omnipresence and fear 900 times over. All because I took a swim in his pool. I love that.
Jagni's fort.
It is Jagni's fort, you're right. I do love the concept of like the hero, the legendary hero, just going for a swim and dying before he even sets out to do what he has to do to achieve his destiny. Right, so I mean, oh, that was a signpost, wasn't it? We need to acknowledge this. Oh, did I just piss on that? Was that the implication there, that I just pissed on that? There was a tinkling noise and he was fidgeting with his crotch and then a yellow splooge appeared at the bottom of the signpost. I think he... I mean, if that's what your piss looks like, there's something very wrong with you. He pisses mustard. The reasons for that are very deep lore that can't be explained right now, but there's definite mustard pissing going on. So where do we... I guess we just go now, huh? Hey, look, a road. Again, I keep going on about it. I really like the environment art. I hate the character art. Everything else is somewhere in between. These are some really nice environments. You just don't see enough of this. Oh, hello.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead.
Is it?
They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. deformed and unfurred.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that hit me real hard. Did that help? I set him on fire. That seems like it would be useful. I like how this dude is literally... Wow, okay. But he's literally like carrying a massive slab of concrete around with him, like a part of a bridge or some sort of structure. And he's using it to cast magic. He's nowhere near as thwack thunk as you might expect him to be. He is the mighty wonky mump. Oh, I guess we'll go for this again.
That's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
God, they hit so hard. And if I get hit once, then I get staggered into the rest of them as well.
You've used up all your key energy.
Oh yeah, I can't dodge roll. Dodge roll costs key energy. Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Pressed the wrong button there, didn't I? I made the fire happen. If I do that, okay, yeah. I've worked out what the hotkey for healing is. It wasn't really rocket science. It's on my screen all the time. I can take this dude. I can do this. He does hit really hard though. This game's a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Is it Dark Soulsian? Is that fair to say? Is this the Dark Souls of furry games? I guarantee some reviewer somewhere has used those exact words for it. Unironically. Get mumped. Get wonky mumped, bitch. Interact with his asshole, find this. It's worth comparing and contrasting, because I am currently playing two fairly similar in concept video games on this channel. I'm playing Darksiders 2 and this. And Darksiders 2 doesn't have like... It doesn't have Dark Souls / Monster Hunter weighty, thunky combat, you know? It doesn't have that sort of heft to its attacks that you might get in a game like that. But it feels good. The combat feels good nonetheless. It's very, very fast-paced, very hacky-slashy, very cinematic. But it's enjoyable. This game...
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
This game doesn't do those things. The melee combat in particular just feels like nothing. When you're doing this to an enemy, they're not reacting. There's no real sort of force from each of these ridiculously fast, like, animation played at 3 times speed hits. There's nothing. There's no impact. There's no weight. There's no feeling of achieving anything with your swings.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Oh, we're going back in time again. We're being rewound into another memory.
A long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Am I getting sentimental like I was told not to do? Oh look, it's Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes.
What's he, an otter?
He asks how you are today.
Why does he have duck feet? I can't complain.
Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes
It's good advice. If you're sad, just keep being sad. I'd sure like to.
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. but fortunately he's here to give you a helping
Oh, he never taught me very well, did he? I
Thinks
keep
you should
drowning.
really know how to swim by now,
I'd be grateful.
and he'll be honored.
Will I learn how to swim in the future by watching him do it in the past? How green am I? What the fuck? It was definitely a yellow colour when I picked it initially. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you'll slowly lose key energy. Oh, it costs key energy to swim! I did not get that. I was not seeing that's how it was working.
He says,
Okay.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
You almost drowned me.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
I'm not made for the surf.
He knows that's not true. You've just made up your mind you're not. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Oh god. She's just identical to me.
With her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
It's just me in a dress. They literally just took the same character model and put boobs on it. Wong Fu is easy.
She's not unhappy with your progress, but you still have a lot.
I'm unhappy with the way her thigh's clipping through her dress, honestly.
Practice makes perfect.
Alright.
You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square.
I love training with you.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
And then she ceased to exist, which was probably for the best.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Uh-huh.
Asks how you're feeling today.
I wish I could shake this bad feeling, but I just got thrown in the water when I can't swim.
Things are never as bad as they seem. You'll feel better in the morning. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
If you pick it up, I don't have to.
It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment.
Yeah, I'm sure
Next
that's the biggest
generation
problem in
will
this
pay
world.
For the mistakes of the last. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
My new main quest is upcycling. Okay. I have to tap X to dig faster. To search for... This is very MMO, this, isn't it? I've been playing Rift recently as a substitute for World of Warcraft. And this feels like a Rift quest.
Usefulness you found.
If you don't know what Rift is, consider yourself lucky. It wonders what usefulness you've found. Something old to make something new.
He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I doubt what I found is useful. Despite just saying I found something to make something new.
Something useless, change it and put it to good use again.
Are you going to teach me how to craft? I don't want to know how to
He'd
craft.
like to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
I really don't want to know how to craft. Oh, why is there a crafting system? I don't want it. Please don't make me craft. Select a base. Okay. I mean, this one's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool. It's a light two-handed weapon. That's what I'm after. The wobble blade. To continue crafting your weapon, select the handle slot. All right. Okay. I see how this works now. I can give it a banana for a handle. I mean, suddenly I'm a bit more interested in this crafting system. I mean, there's clearly ones that are just objectively better here, right? There's clearly just better options. I kind of like this one because it gives me like a halberd sort of thing. As much as I want to use the banana, I can't imagine that being super useful. But at the same time it is a banana, isn't it? I can make it impressive by using a better item, but I can make it abnormal by using a banana. I did it. I made the banana blade. The Bonana Wobble Blade. That's it.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Because the game told me to. Where's the option for that?
He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
I made it, it's mine. It's my banana, you can't have it.
Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and what's yours is his.
You mean I get to keep the browning banana?
Make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I mean, if there's an option to just staple a banana to another banana, I'm gonna go for that next.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Sorry I'm late, I was helping Banana.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Wow, where are you going? It's hard to tell because of, you know, what you are. But are you old? Is this what an old one looks like? Is this what an aging pink and green ferret creature looks like? I'm not there yet.
She says it's not only about this moment and where you are going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow.
I found myself. I'm the creature who wants to swing a banana at his enemies.
You always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
My path.
She wants
My
you to
path's
do
better.
that, but whatever path you choose in life, you must stay true to yourself.
Did I ever speak to my mother without her trying to impart some grand philosophical ramblings upon me? Who are these fuckers?
Better watch out.
You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why.
Asks you to stop right there and wonders
Fucking
whether
fairies ruining my town. Are you scared of me, bitch?
He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass.
Why not?
He wants to know who you think you are.
Is this just like, is he called Mido? That one prick in Ocarina of Time who's just like, you can't come past, because I say you can't come past, and I'm a prick. My character trait is that I am an asshole to people for no reason. I'd rather be a nobody than you. Ooh, burn!
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Alright. Oh no, I got pushed. Oh. That turned into combat real fucking quick, didn't it? Eat banana blade, bitch. Dead. Fucking dead, innit? Sorted him right out with my banana sword. Honestly, this has a bit more weight to it. After what I was saying before. I'm tapping. Did I lose? I guess I lost. Pretty certain I was about to win and then I lost in cutscene. Are you taking my banana blade? I worked hard making that. I stuck a banana on a blade. Wow, did I get smaller? Was I always that small?
What happened?
They're insecure.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay.
Where do you go?
It's time to focus on your training now.
You're clearly like only ever a few feet away so you can run in and preach at me. But yet you're not there when I look around for you. Are you a god, Mooma? Are you a god? I must get stronger than my excuses. That's exactly how a child talks.
If you are strong in your conviction.
Probably one with this parent, yeah. Oh. What next? What's the next incident that will happen in order to teach me an important life lesson? I am so small. Like, look at the size of this doorway. And look at the size of me. I am not a baby, I'm a fucking borrower. I'm an insect in this world. It's fucking nuts how much smaller I am than an adult, and yet I'm still capable of like wielding a sword. I'm like clearly
doing what he does best.
An equivalent at least of like a 10-year-old or something.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
I want to know why you look so much like your wife. Is this an inbreeding thing? That does explain the book teeth. Something is very wrong. It's very, very wrong. And it's not my creaky chair, believe me. I'll just do this for the rest of the video. Is this annoying?
He asks if you could help him too before you leave.
I wasn't listening, I was squeaking my chair. What's up? Make it quick.
He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all.
He's the sewer.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Wow, that sounds real fun. Thanks for teaching me this impressive technology, known as once again digging through some shit and crafting another thing. I mean, last time I crafted something it got stolen by the neighborhood bullies, so what's the point? What am I gaining from this? Absolutely nothing. Everything I love gets taken away from me. When am I going to learn to shoot lightning bolts? Because that's the creature I eventually become. One who runs around and shoots lightning bolts and does very little else. Also, he can set himself on fire for whatever reason.
He's curious to see what you found.
It's our home.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I'll get my hands dirty to find out. I keep yawning in this video. I guess that says a lot about the game.
Hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next.
I failed?
He says it's about time you learn how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap.
I'm learning a lot today, aren't I? I'm being taught a lot of things by a lot of people. So I guess I can add on to my clothes. Ah. I mean, this is a very cool crafting system, honestly. Just from a visual standpoint, I don't really care about what it's doing to my stats. I'm not really paying attention to that, but from a visual standpoint, for sure, it's neat to just be able to weld shit to yourself. I don't really know how that's even connected, honestly, but put one on the front. Have one covering the crotch. Definitely an option. I'm going to go back to the hand. I'm going to put this thing on my hand. Craft it. cool. It didn't go where I thought it was going to go. It went further up. Very misleading. Oh well, I did it.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
I'm an edgy guy. I joined the edgy team in the future. I made something Muma would be proud of.
He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far.
Why?
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Sure. I made it. It's mine. Just say that to everyone.
He agrees that you need to keep some things to yourself, but in general, you should know that sharing is caring.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
caring.
looking forward to
I'm the
seeing
bad
what you'll
guy.
make next.
Duh.
It seems you have a talent for this.
Talent for being a prick, more like, but... Hey, someone's got to do it. We can't all be heroes, you know. Right then, Mumar, what are you going to show me? Seems weird that I'm getting all these tutorials now, after having already done the first dungeon or whatever.
It's about time you got here.
I'm here now, let's go!
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Well, I was until they took my banana
She
sword.
says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Why is the world vibrating in the background? Is it meant to do that?
Enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
No, because they're stupid.
You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
I'm so small. I'm such a tiny creature, but look at me flip. Good job, my little
Your
clone.
mother says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Why are you proud I did all the work? What? You know what proud means? I'm gonna say it because it's stupid, but...
You should just keep working, and you'll do well. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Is it another banana sword?
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
It's about time he did something for me.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things is for you to thank them.
What the fuck is that? Oh god. Oh god, I hate it. Oh, he's giving me the fucking robot grasshopper. Right? Is that what he's given me? Yeah. That was my present. It's like the size of me at the moment. I can't catch it, it's too fast. It's too powerful. This is going to be the rest of the game now. Just me chasing this around. Do I need to like... Oh, I need to press Y on it. I just saw the prompt. It was very, very brief and very small on my screen, but it was there.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Seen better days.
Thinks you could say that about everything. She hopes you have better days ahead.
She's awfully understanding of her absolute asshole of a child.
Old world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Cool.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA.
What?
It'll follow wherever you go.
It's
and
what?
see whatever you see.
Who's been collecting my DNA? I'll be under surveillance?
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
But what a day it's been.
She's so happy you made the most of it.
I sure did.
Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Suddenly I'm in bed. With a giant grasshopper watching me sleep. Which isn't, you know, oppressive and intimidating at all.
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
I don't think that's the world. He set one bridge on fire.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail.
Well, I would do if I had access to my magic that allows me to blaze a trail. It just fell on me. It just straight up fell on me. That's most of my health gone. Oh,
Give it a last burst and you make it.
dodge that one. I did that one correct. I was ready for the quick time event that time. It wasn't immediately evident that that's what I was supposed to do, but I've learned. Come on then, Mooma, where are we going?
Your Mooma says this is it.
Let's run!
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Why does it sound like she's committed war crimes?
Her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up.
Has she committed war crimes? What did she do? What history?
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun.
Wow.
Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
It's alright, I got this. Oh yeah, taking chunks out of this dude. I'll have him in no time. Ain't got shit on me, buddy. He did just breathe fire on me. I'll try not to worry too much about that. Dead. Oh, I actually need to win this, huh? I'm actually supposed to win this one. That seemed very unlikely. I thought I was just meant to get the shit pushed through my body and out the other holes. Don't ask which holes, it's probably not something you want to think about too hard. I can take him though. I'm very strong. Even without my magic powers and my banana sword, I can just punch the shit out of this nerd. Looper-Lumin, more like... That's not his name, it's Looper-Lupin. Don't know where I got Lumin from. Isn't that a Mario Galaxy thing? Isn't that what the little star guys are called? Yeah? Maybe? Ah, got him. Got him. Fucking him up. Ruining this guy's life by climbing on his spine.
Fire and water to make it out of here.
I thought we weren't running.
Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Ah, this water's pretty thick. Look at it, it looks gelatinous. Hello.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The
You must have a
surf
really
goes
big stamina
where it
bar.
wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
I can go with the flow. Am I steering this? No, I'm just watching. Oh no, here he comes. Where is he? Is he not behind us? Oh, hello. Pressed X. I missed the first quick time event, but I got the second one. Let's keep going. Where the fuck did he come from? I assumed he was behind us, but then he fucking jawsed at us. Okay, that time I think was cutscene. I don't think I had much say in that one. No, mummy. She did the big sink.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
I don't think she has lived life with a pure heart. She clearly did something very bad in her past.
Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Rest in peace, Mooma.
If a
No.
sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
This guy's really coming for us, fuck. Were there not other people in town?
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Oh, there goes Daddy. I guess they both got fucked. But it's okay because the power of rainbows made me strong, or something.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Maybe I'll move on next time. I think I've had enough here. Tentatively going to continue with this game. The story is clearly got ideas above its station. And is nowhere near as emotionally impactful as it thinks it is. But nonetheless, Big Pink Furry shall live to zap another day. There will be more zapping in the next episode. I'll see you guys around. Bye.